Hello, I'm Adam.
Hi, I'm Tina.
And we're Brewing Theater. Welcome back to our latest episode of Brewing Theater. We're continuing our series talking about how we selected the 24-25 season of shows. And our next selection is also spooky. We started with spooky and ooky and kooky, but this one's a little spookier.
Yeah, this is actual ghost stories. So once we found out that the Bean Brown Theater was going to be offline longer than we thought, then we started scouting around for different places because, we can do some things at the Bama, but there's a lot of other things going on at the Bama. So we scouted out where we could do some other events. And so I love the Drish House. We've done a couple things there.
Fantastic venue.
Cool.
We've been there at least twice for second stage.
I love it.
3 times.
So I thought, why not? I love Kathryn Tucker Windham, and she has a story in 13 Alabama Ghosts and Jeffries about the Drish House.
Okay, if we're going to say Kathryn Tucker Windham, though, we got to tell my favorite story about her. She says if you put sugar in cornbread, it is not cornbread. It is now corn cake. How do you feel? How do you come down on that side?
Well, I'm from Texas. So, my mother sometimes put sugar in it.
It's corn.
Just saying. My dad did not like sugar in his, so occasionally it did.
You just never know.
I don't take as big a stand as Kathryn Tucker Windham.
Right.
But I kind of agree. I like one sort of.
It's a little sweet.
Yeah, my dad used to crumble it up in buttermilk.
Wow, I've heard of several people that do that.
He would do that I can remember on Sunday nights. He'd crumble the cornbread up in buttermilk, and I would just be like, I think I'm going to gag. But anyway, so much about cornbread. But yes. Kathryn Tucker Windham, we love her. Great asset of Alabama.
Wonderful.
Amazing storyteller. Lots of books.
And you know where I also heard her? On Alabama Public Radio. And look, I have a brand new mug from my visit to Alabama Public Radio recently. Thank you, Alabama Public Radio.
Thank you, Alabama Public Radio, for helping us. And thank you, Adam, for going and asking folks to support.
Help me help you.
Help me help you. Anyway, so ghost stories. I'm always looking for some reason to do some sort of literary tie.
You love that.
To theater. I love to read. I love books. I like to write short stories, and so I'm really drawn to writers that do short stories. So I've done a lot of work with Alabama Writers Forum in the past, and so I'm always kind of got one eye or one ear to the ground. One eye to the ground.
Sometimes you do have an eye to the ground.
Y'all have no idea how bad I am at mixing my metaphors. Anyway.
#clumsy.
Ooh-wee. Anyway, so we went to the Drish House, and they are available in November 20th and 21st. Is that right?
Correct. You are correct, sir.
We decided we're going to have a dinner, and then we're going to read. I think I picked 5 of however many stories there are in the.
Is it 13? The name of the book. 13 Alabama Ghosts and Jeffrey. So is it 14?
Maybe.
Is Jeffrey the 14th?
I got nothing.
Okay. We can't count. We're the majors.
But we have 5 stories that we're going to tell.
Doing 5. No, 5.
5 stories that we're going to tell. And we're going to have some sort of meal. We're working on all the logistics right now.
Yes.
I'm excited to be in the Drish House, which is
a dinner reading. It's not dinner theater. But it will definitely be theatrical.
It's theatrical, so you might as well call it theater. But We're not asking the actors to memorize the entire book.
No.
But it's going to be dramatic. Dramatic readings. So I'm working on all the logistics right now, and I'm going to tell you a whole lot about it. But one of the stories is the story of the Drish House. And the fire, supposedly, that occasionally when you drive by, it looks like it's on the 3rd level is on fire. So you'll find out why that is the lore of that. What
if, by reading that story in the Drish House, what if we summon the ghost of Mrs. Drish? What if she just makes a little cameo appearance? That would be scary.
Yeah, it would be real scary.
Well, you hadn't thought about it till that moment, did you? Now we're okay. So our new project is.
So we're not doing that. No, I'm kidding. No, I love a good ghost story, and I love it particularly
goosebumps thinking
when we're celebrating Alabama writers, Alabama stories. We're going to be in a historic landmark.
Nice.
I'm old enough to be historic, so I'll be putting the program together. So I'm excited about it. And I think you guys will have a great time. But it's going to be limited seating because of this dinner.
Yes.
And the space is
cash bar, though.
Yeah.
That's one nice thing about being off campus.
True.
You got a cash bar.
So I think we're going to have a really good time. And it's going to be a bit of a fundraiser type.
Yes. Well, the ticket will be more expensive. You know, normally for a musical, which is usually our most expensive ticket, that's about $26. But for this, it's going to be $50. But remember, you're getting dinner too.
Right.
So this is a special event. Also, we can only seat about 110 people per performance, and there's only 2. So this show could really sell out fast. This is the type of show you want to make sure you're already a star level donor or above, so that you get in on that pre-sale the week before it goes on sale to the general public.
Isn't he good at that? He's so good at that. I just smile and look pretty.
But seriously, you're going to want to do that because it could well sell out just from the people who have pre-sale privileges.
You know, honestly, the stories are intriguing enough, but when you put it in the house and then you put food with it and then you get to buy a little drink here and there and you get to be amongst the artists and possibly the ghosts.
It's environmental theater.
It is.
Because we're in the environment.
That's
the real ghost that's talked about in that story walked around when she was alive in that house.
Right.
It's spooky.
So you don't want to miss it. So that's our second offering of our season. So Adam's Family's first.
Yes.
Then
not Adam's.
Not Adam's Family.
The Adams.
But the ghost stories at the Drish House. So please be on the lookout for more information about that. And you don't want to miss that. It's going to be a really fun evening. A really ghostly.
Ooh.
Scary.
Spooky. You know what else is spooky? My cup is empty.
Oh, me too.
We've reached the end of our episode.
Our cup is not runneth over.
It runneth under.
Runneth under.
Well, if you want to join us the next time our cups are full, we hope that you will come back. Until then, I'm Adam.
I'm Tina.
And we're Brewing Theater. Cheers.
Oh, it's empty.
Dang it.